Ylang Ylang is a very interesting sort of floral note because it's not your typical floral. It has notes of other florals like neroli or jasmine, but then it also has some fruity notes like banana, and then it also has some of this exotic earthiness that you certainly won't find in most flowers. And it's generally kind of a warm note, and you'll find it in a variety of perfumes. I have some perfumes here that have Ylang Ylang as a prominent note, starting with one of my favorites, which is Sublime by Jean Patou. This is from I want to say 1991. It's definitely from the 90s. This is a very, very pleasant perfume because for some reason it gives me the initial impression of pineapple, of which that is not a note in this perfume, but it has that tropical, slightly fruity, bright, kind of golden characteristic. And the Ylang Ylang is in the top notes, so you get it right away, which I think, because this is an interesting perfume in that it's mostly floral, it has some jasmine, rose, orange blossom, stuff like that, but it has this overwhelming warmth, kind of this sunny, summery warmth, which I imagine comes from the Ylang Ylang since it is a very warm floral note, and it also is mixed with some bergamot and orange. Very, very pleasant fragrance. One of my favorites. And then also from the same brand is Joy. This used to be very, very expensive when it came out in 1930, but it fortunately is no longer as expensive as it once was. It is actually quite affordable now. Joy also has Ylang Ylang in the top notes, so you get it right away. It's a little fainter compared to Sublime. It doesn't have that overwhelming warmth and coziness, but it's still very present. It definitely adds a nice kind of layer over all the notes that Joy has, specifically Bulgarian rose, tuberose, jasmine, sandalwood, and musk. So the sandalwood and musk give Joy a little bit of a woodsier, slightly colder, more luxurious sort of, aroma. But the Ylang Ylang is still very present and very, very pretty. Then we have a very famous perfume, Chanel No. 5, and the Ylang Ylang in this one is, I would say, the warmth of the Ylang Ylang note here is on like the same level as with Sublime. It does have that nice kind of unique warmth, floral warmth, and also the Ylang Ylang as well in this perfume is in the top notes, along with some bergamot, neroli, aldehydes, and then some oak moss, sandalwood, vanilla, stuff like that. So this, along with Sublime, they're very prominent with the Ylang Ylang notes. They're impossible to miss. If you love this floral note, then either of those two will work really, really well. And they're instantly recognizable and just very pleasant to wear, long-lasting, very agreeable fragrances. Then, on a similar sort of level as Chanel No. 5, this little sample of Lait du Temps by Nina Ricci. This also, very similar kind of DNA with Chanel No. 5. This Lait du Temps has a lot of notes: rose, neroli, Brazilian rosewood, rose, violet, sandalwood. The Ylang Ylang is in the middle notes this time, so it's a little bit, it'll come in later, but you can detect the warmth that it offers, and it goes really well with amber notes, cedar, vetiver, and some other notes like that. Very, very pleasant fragrance. Very similar to Chanel No. 5. So, and the last one here is kind of a different breed. This is Youth Dew by Estee Lauder. This is a very, very strong and spicy fragrance, which is very, very different from either of these, any of these on this list here. But Youth Dew also has a wide variety of notes. The Ylang Ylang is in the middle note section. The most powerful notes you'll get with this perfume are cinnamon, cloves, and kind of incense, balsam sort of situation. The Ylang Ylang though does give, it's fainter than these other fragrances because the main notes here are the spices, but the Ylang Ylang does give this nice, smooth, very warm, intense sort of aroma in Youth Dew. So this is better if you're looking for something very, very strong and intense and spicy. But those are my top 5 Ylang Ylang options, fragrance options. Of course, there are many more, but these are the best ones that I currently have. So, if you have any opinions about Ylang Ylang fragrances, you can leave those down in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.